Hello dear students, good morning. Welcome back to my class. Today we will have another lesson and it is all about product and services available in the market. But before we proceed to our discussion, let me present to you our objectives or learning targets for this morning. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to first identify the different products or services available in the market. Second, distinguish between products and services. And last, value the importance of products and services in the community. Now, I want you to observe these photos. Okay, do you consider these photos a product? Yes, these photos are products, but what is product by the way? Okay, when we say product, it is anything that can be offered in a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption that might satisfy a need or want. It includes more than tangible goods. When we say tangible, it can be see or touch. What are the example? Example are the soap, toothpaste, or salt. So meaning, a product is an item offered for sale. It can be a service or an item. Every product is made at a cost and each is sold at a price. The price that can be charged depends on the market, the quality, the marketing in the segment that is targeted. So in general, a product is defined as a thing produced by labor or effort or the result of an act or process. Okay, let us proceed to services. Okay, when we say services, it is any activity or benefit that one party can offer to another that is essentially intangible and does not result in the ownership of anything. Example, the financial services, banking, airline, and retail. When we say services, it is the non-physical, intangible parts of our economy, as opposed to goods which we can touch or handle. Services such as banking, education, medical treatment, and transportation make up the majority of the economies of the rich nations. So let us differentiate the products and services. When we say a product, it is a tangible item that is put on the market for acquisition, attention, or consumption, while service is an intangible item which arises from the output of one or more individual. Next is experience. Experiences represent what buying the product or service will do for customer. And it is the process of understanding your customer needs, build products that customer desires, and validate business viability. It will provide with all the tools and techniques to understand the customer better, validate assumptions, and build products that customer desired. Okay. Next, the two major categories or classification of products are, first we have consumer products and industrial products. This classification is based on the purpose for which they are primarily used. Typewriters and electric motors are regarded as industrial products. Soap and sweets are regarded as customer products. Classification is necessary for students of marketing because buying motives differ from buyer to buyer. Marketing situation and problems vary depending upon the category of a product. Let us define first the consumer products. Okay, these are products and services for personal consumption. Consumer products are those products which are destined for use by the ultimate consumer for their personal or household use. Such products are directly used by the individual. So consumer products classified by how consumer buy them. It can be further classified into first, convenience product, another shopping products, the specialty products, and unsold products. Okay, let us discuss further convenience products. When we say convenience product, these are consumer products and services that customer usually buy frequently, immediately, and with a minimum comparison and buying effort. Example, newspaper, candy, and fast food. Those products which are purchased by the customers without spending their time from the convenient places that to from nearby where they are residing. These goods are usually purchased frequently, immediately with a minimum effort. These goods are usually familiar with the customers. Thus, cigarettes, soaps, bulbs, flashlights, and low-price electrical equipment and etc. are convenience product. Next is the shopping product. These are consumer products and services that the customers compares carefully on suitable quality, price, and style. Shopping products are those products where consumers devote considerable time in making a selection of those before they buy. The consumers want to compare a quality, price, and style in several shops before they buy. Furniture items, dress materials, shoes, and household appliances are the example of shopping products. Next classification is the specialty products. Okay, these are consumer products and services with unique characteristics or brand identification for which a significant group of buyers is willing to make a special purchase effort. It means these are those products which enjoy a set of special features. Special efforts are made in their purchase. These products possess unique characteristics and brand identification which calls for special efforts, in which according to Complinat, specialty goods are those which have some attraction, induces him or her to put in a special effort to visit the store in which they are sold and to make purchase without shopping, such as medical services, designer clothes, and high-end electronics. And the fourth classification, sold products. When we say unsold products, these are consumer products that the customer does not know about or knows about but does not normally think of buying. These are the products that do not fall in any of the three categories, but they are important for the customer. The customer might not know the existence of the product or know but do not think of buying them. Such goods are not normally bought by the customer unless this is a high level of promotion campaign showing the necessity of those products for satisfying their needs. The examples are the life insurance, funeral services, and blood donation. That was the fourth classification of consumer products. Let us proceed to the second major categories of products, which is the industrial products. These are the product purchases for further processing or for use in conducting a business. When you say industrial products, these are used in producing other goods or rendering services. The main characteristics of industrial goods are the geographical concentration of the market, a limited number of buyers, a large unit of individual purchase, and technical consideration. These goods have a derived demand. It classified by the purpose for which the product is purchased. First, the materials and parts, the capital, and the raw material. Okay. The capital items are industrial products that aid in the buyer's production and operation. Materials and parts include raw materials and manufactured materials and parts usually sold directly to industrial user. So these goods have undergone manufacturing process, but they need further processing or need to be combined with other materials or parts before they are ready to reach the ultimate consumers. Supplies and services include operating supplies, repair and maintenance item, and business services. Okay. The raw materials are the industrial goods. They have not been processed except for their physical handling. Next is the organizations, marketing, persons, places, and ideas. Okay. Organization marketing. It is consists of activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change attitudes and behavior of target consumers toward an organization. It usually sells a unique or distinct service or services delivered by a supported job or employment provider. Its focus is on services and customer satisfaction. It influences consumers to accept the goals of receive the services of or contribute in some way of an organization. Next is the person marketing. When you say person marketing, it consists of activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change attitudes and behavior of target consumers toward a particular from the word itself, person. So this is the use of efforts designed to attract the attention, interest, and preference of a target market toward a person. It is a marketing activity aimed at creating target market awareness and a favorable opinion of a particular person. Next is the place marketing. It is consists of activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change attitudes and behavior of target consumers towards a particular places. Okay, this can be defined as the marketing strategy to promote a particular place using a place marketing, a place, its local attractions, traditions, business opportunities, and etc. These are promoted to attract people from all around the world to visit the place or to invest their money in business at that place. It is the set of tactics used to market a geographical location to improve its business. Next is social marketing. Social marketing is the use of commercial marketing concepts and tools in programs designed to influence individuals' behavior to improve their well-being and that of society. It is an approach used to develop activities aimed at changing or maintaining people's behavior for the benefit of individuals and society as a whole. Next will be the product and services decision. We have product attributes. These are the benefits of the product or service such as quality, features, and style and design. So product attributes, these are the additional characteristics of a product. For example, product attributes can be size and color. You first create the attributes such as size, then you create values for these attributes. For example, for size, you can create values such as small, medium, large, and extra large. Product quality includes level and consistency. We have quality level. When we say quality level, is the level of quality that supports the product's positioning. It is a degree to which specific products satisfy the wants or specific consumer. Quality is any aspect of a product, including the services, included in the contract of sales. Second is the conformance quality. It is the product's freedom from defects in consistency in delivering a targeted level of performance. It is the ability of a product, service, or process to meet its design specification. It is possible for a product to be an extremely high quality in terms of being produced within a tight tolerance range using premium materials and including all possible features. In order to satisfy customer, quality should be high on both dimensions. Another is product features. Okay, product features are competitive tool for differentiating a product from the competitor's product. Product features are assessed based on the value to the customer versus the cost to the company. So a product features are the characteristic of your product that describe its appearance, components, and capabilities. It is a slide of business functionality that has corresponding benefits or set of benefits for that product and user. Next is style. Style describes the appearance of the product, and design, it contributes to a product's usefulness as well as to its looks. Again, style is different from design because style is more concerned with visual or outer look of a product. It creates important aesthetic value for consumers. On the other hand, design is more concerned with basic layout of a product with its core functionality and user experience in mind. Again, design is a plan for the structure and functions of a building and system, while style is a manner of presenting things. Next is brand. When we say brand, is the name, term, sign, or design, or a combination of these that identifies the maker or seller of a product or services. Brand equity. Okay, let us first discuss the brand. When you say brand, it is the name given to a product or service such that it takes on an identity by itself. Okay, the brand equity is the differential effect that the brand name has on customer response to the product and its marketing. So it is the phrase used in marketing industry refers to the perceived worth of a brand in and of itself. Example, the social value of a well-known brand name. Next, the individual product and services decision, packaging. Okay. Packaging involves designing and producing the container or wrapper for a product. It is an integral marketing strategy to glamorize a product in order to attract the consumer's attentions. Okay, many consumers will judge a product by its packaging before buying it, so creating compelling and alluring stationery will build first-time buyers' intrigue. Packaging is literally the product identity. Okay, next to packaging is the labels. Labels identify the product or brand, describe attributes, and provide promotion. Okay. Product labels are any piece of material attached to a product to identify it, or to a container to identify its contents. Information that is directly written on a product can also be considered a label. Next is the product line decision. Product line is a group of products that are closely related because they function in a similar manner, are sold to the same customer groups, are marketed through the same types of outlets, or fall within given price ranges. Okay, it is a product of related products all marketed under a single brand name that is sold by the same company. Companies often expand their offerings by adding to existing product lines because consumers are more likely to purchase products from brands with which they are already familiar. Some examples of the companies with multiple product lines are Procter and Gamble or the P&G and Indian Tobacco Company, the ITC. The product line length is the number of items in the product line, such as line stretching and line fill. Again, the product line length, it is the total number of company carries with its product lines. The product line length shows the number of different products in product line. Next is the product mix decision. A product mix consists of all the products and items that a particular seller offers for sale. When we say product mix, also known as a product assortment, it refers to the total number of product lines a company offers to its customer. For example, your company may sell multiple lines of products, or your products line may be vastly different, such as diapers and razor. A company's product mix has four important dimensions. First, the width. It is the number of different product lines the company carries. The width or the number of product lines, the example of it is if you own an easy tool company and have two product lines such as hammers and wrenches, your product mix width is 2. Second is the length. The length is the total number of items the company carries within its product line. When we say length or the total products, for example, the Easy Tool has two product lines, the hammer and the wrenches. In the hammer product line, these have the category of claw hammers, ball peen hammers, sledgehammer, roofing hammer, and mallet hammer. So the wrench line contains Allen wrenches, pipe wrenches, ratchet wrenches, combination wrench, and the adjustable wrenches. So those are the example of length. Next is the depth. Depth, number of versions offered of each product in the line. We say depth, these are the product variation. For example, if your company sells 3 sizes and 2 flavors of toothpaste, that particular line of toothpaste has depth of 6. Just like length, companies sometimes refer the average depth of their product lines or depth of a specific product line. Next is the consistency. Consistency, how closely related the various product lines are in and as production requirement and distribution channels. Consistency is relationship. Product mix consistency describes how closely related product lines are to one another in terms of use, production, and distribution. For example, your company may sell health bars and a health company and a health magazine in retail stores. However, one product is edible and the other is not. Okay, next is branding strategy. Building strong brands. Brand represent the consumer's perception and feeling about a product and its performance. It is the company's promise to deliver a specific set of features, benefits, services, and experiences consistently to the buyers. So this is a long brand strategy. This is a long-term plan for the developing of a successful brand in order to achieve specific goals. A well-defined and secured brand strategy affects all aspects of a business and is directly connected to consumer needs, emotions, and competitive environment. Okay. The four brand strategy decisions to build strong brands are the brand position, brand name selection, the brand sponsorship, and the brand development. So let's have first the brand positioning. When I say brand positioning, it is defined as the conceptual place you want to own in the target consumer's mind, the benefits you want them to think of when they think of your brand. An effective brand positioning strategy will maximize customer relevancy and competitive distinctiveness in maximizing brand value. Okay, there are several types of positioning strategies. A few examples are positioning by the product attributes, product benefits and product benefits, and lastly product beliefs and values. The product attributes and benefits line as associating your brand or product with certain characteristics or with certain beneficial value. Next is the brand name selection. One of the key decisions when bringing a new product to market, particularly if it is going to be under the umbrella of a new brand, is the brand name selection. The first approach is to have a brand name that is somehow reflective of a benefits or unique features of the product. Brand name selection includes the desirable qualities. Second, suggest benefits and qualities. Third, easy to pronounce and remember, distinctive, extendable, translatable for a global economy, and capable of registration and legal protection. The brand name should be distinctive so that the consumer don't confuse it with other brands. And it should be also extendable. Then the brand name should be translated easily into foreign language. And it should be capable of registration and legal protection. In other words, it must not infringe on existing brand names. Next will be the brand sponsorship. When we say brand sponsorship, it is a it is a distinctive experiential marketing strategy where a company connects with and supports an event, organization, or activity. The goal for this connection and partnership is to build more recognition and foster new fans. Okay. The manufacturer has four brand sponsorship options rather. First, the manufacturer's brand. When you say manufacturer's brand, merchandise bearing a manufacturer's brand name rather than a private label brand. A product may be launched as a manufacturer's brand. This is also called national brand. Example include Kellogg selling its output under the own brand name, such as Kellogg's Groceries or for instance or Sony Braved, the HD TV. Next is the private brand. When you say private brand, the product brands owned by a retailer or a wholesaler rather than manufacturer, also called house brand. Okay, the manufacturer could also sell the resellers who give the product a private brand. As consumers become more price conscious, they also become less brand conscious and are willing to choose private brands instead of established and often more expensive manufacturers' brand. Next option is the licensed brand. When we say licensed brand, a product or service using a registered brand name offered by the brand owner to a license for an agreed fee or royalty. It also manufacturers can choose a licensed brands instead of spending millions to create own brand names. Some companies license names or symbols previously created by other manufacturers. Another option is the co-brand. Co-branding is a process when two companies form an alliance to work together, creating marketing synergy. Okay. In a co-brand, two companies can join forces and co-brand a product. Co-branding is the practice of using the established brand of two different companies on the same product. This can offer many advantages, such as the fact that combined brands create broader consumers appeal and larger brand equity. Next is servicing marketing. Nature and characteristics of a service. First, we have intangibility. This refers to the fact that services cannot be seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before they are purchased. So services are intangible and do not have a physical existence. Hence, services cannot be touched, held, tasted, or smelt. This is most defining features of a service and that which primarily differentiate it from a product. Second is the inseparability. This refers to the fact that services cannot be separated from their providers. So this refers to the fact that services generated and consumed with the same time frame. Next is the variability. This refers to the fact that service quality depends on who provides it as well as when, where, and how it is provided. So given the very nature of services, each service offering is unique and cannot be exactly repeated even by the same service provided. Last is the perishability. Key perishability refers to the fact that services cannot be stored for later sale or use. Services cannot be stored, saved, returned, or sold once they have been used. Once rendered to a customer, the service is completely consumed and cannot be delivered to another customer. That is perishability is all about. Next is the types. Next is the service industry. When we say service industry, it is any industry that produces value is that primarily intangible such as customer service, management, advice, knowledge, design, data, and experiences. So we have types of service industry, the government, private not-for-profit organizations, business services. Marketing strategies for service firms. In addition to traditional marketing strategies, service firms often require additional strategies. Service profit chain, internal marketing, interactive marketing. Okay, when we say internal marketing, means that the service firm must orient and motivate its customer contact employees and supporting service people to work as a team to provide customer satisfaction. Internal marketing must precede external marketing. So when we say internal marketing, it helps firms deliver better customer service. Employees feel more motivated and experience higher job satisfaction. They are empowered to make decisions within certain guidelines and begin to feel more respected and valued for their contributions. Next is the interactive marketing, means that services quality depends heavily on the buyer-seller interaction during the service encounter. When you say interactive marketing, sometimes called trigger-based or event-driven marketing, it is a marketing strategy that uses two-way communication channels to allow consumers to connect with a company directly. Internal marketing occurs between company and its employees. Interactive marketing, it occurs between the employees and the customer, such as service differentiation, service quality, and service productivity. Managing service differentiation creates a competitive advantage from the offer, delivery, and image of the service. Okay, differentiation is a basic business and marketing strategy by which a company focuses on distinct differences in its offering to customers as the basis for establishing a competitive advantage. For service-oriented businesses, you can focus on quality differentiation as a strategy to attract and retain core customer. The offer can include distinctive features. When I say offer, it is a free product or services of a value you give in exchange for people completing a call to action. Delivery can include more able and reliable customer contact, people, environment, or process. When we say delivery, it is the action of transferring a commodity, currency, security, cash, or another instrument that is the subject of a sales contract and is tendered to and received by the buyer. The image can include symbols and branding. So image marketing should create a presence for your brand and leverage that presence to create customer relationships. Next is managing service quality. It provides a competitive advantage by delivering consistently higher quality than its competitors. Identify the primary factors that affects the service quality, customer experience and customer expectation. Manage customer expectation by understanding customer needs and expectations. You have to take regular feedback from the customers and correct any deviation in performance standards. Okay, services quality always varies depending on the interactions between the employees and customers. Okay, a business with a high level of service quality is likely capable of meeting customer needs while also remaining economically competitive in their respective industry. The managing service productivity refers to the cost side of marketing strategy for service firms. We have such as employee recruiting, hiring, and training strategies, service quantity, and the quality strategies. And that's the end of our discussion. Do you have questions? If none, please go to the e-learning path and answer the activity. Go to the e-learning site at www.guide.com, and if you have questions or classification with regards to your activity, just do contact me with this number 0908-5090-244. You can text or call me anytime. Thank you for listening, and God bless everyone.